Let's talk a little bit about what we saw with Gisele Bündchen. She is the high-profile wife of one Tom Brady, and she said this in an interview today, and I wonder if we have to pump the brakes on it, that her man, Tom Brady, had, she didn't quite finish the statement, but alluded to the fact that maybe Tom had a concussion last season, despite it not being on the injury report for the Patriots. The NFL has said they will open an investigation into this matter because of what Gisele had to say. Could this mean that Tom Brady will get suspended again, this time for lying about concussions, or should we pump the brakes that that is going to happen?
Pump the brakes, cut the car off. First of all, we don't even know if he acknowledged that he had a concussion.
But she said he did.
What medical background?
She's a supermodel.
What medical background?
Hubby comes home.
What medical background
Head doesn't feel right.
she has that warrants a symptom for her to diagnose him with a concussion?
What if Tom said to wifey, I got a concussion? Like, would you know?
Okay, and even if he said that, how can you suspend somebody for saying, I have a concussion or I have a sprained ankle, and he did not let the team know?
But isn't this all part of the NFL's?
But where is it? You know what? I don't know exactly what they have in the rule book, but I don't think they have a spot in the rule book that states if a player is concussed, if a player is hurt, he should be suspended if you don't let the team know.
Okay, then let me redirect, counselor. You, Brian McFadden, did you feel like if you had an injury, you had to disclose it to the Steelers?
I mean, the thing about playing football, you're going to have bumps and bruises. You may have headaches. You may feel like you've been dizzy a little bit.
But you don't know exactly
what
it is.
You don't run to the principal office every time
No.
someone pushes you in the back in the class.
So what does Tom say to wifey now knowing that the NFL has said we're opening up an investigation? When you hear investigation and Patriots and Brady, they normally don't end well.
I think he probably would say, be mindful what you're going to say, especially football related, because if you don't know exactly what's going on, and maybe he came home and complained to her about having a headache, or maybe he said, I think I could have had a concussion today. We don't know for sure.
No.
This is basically he say, she say. Now, of course, that's his wife, and she knows Tom better than any other individual, but we don't know for sure. So this investigation is pretty much just an investigation because you don't know.
It's because
you don't have any concrete information.
You're right, and it's because the word is concussion, right? And that now is the new hot button topic in the NFL because she said it. Now all of a sudden the NFL feels like we have to do something about it because if we brush this under the rug, it's going to look like we're not doing our due diligence.
And the thing is, based on her statements today, what week did it happen in? I mean, if you're going to investigate thoroughly, you got to find out exactly what week it happened in, what quarter, what play was it. And I didn't watch every New England Patriots ball game this past season. I don't recall Tom getting hit and struggling to get up off the ground.
No, I remember in the postseason, Houston hit him pretty good. But you're right. That's the only game that comes to mind where he took shots.
The thing about the quarterback position, especially a player like Tom Brady, anytime he's hit, anytime he's struggling to get up, anytime he's on the sideline, he look a bit disoriented a little bit. We're gonna know
right away.
They're gonna talk about it. The announcer's gonna talk about it. The day after they're gonna talk about it. So I don't recall that. Even if they investigate, I don't expect to see Tom Brady suspended.